How you doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. For just the 4th time since gaining Division I status back in 1974, the UH Warrior football program is 4-0. This week, with their starting quarterback back in the starting role following an ankle sprain, Hawaii hits the road for another WAC contest against Idaho. Vandals are 1-3, but played top-ranked USC about as tough as anybody yet this year, and featured Deontay Jackson, the top rusher among WAC backs.
They're very well coached on defense, and they're well coached on offense. So we're going to have to do what we do and really not worry about what they are. You know, we got to be in position all the time, because if you make a mistake, they make you pay.
We just watched film on Idaho today. You know, they're a really good ball club. You know, very physical. You know, probably one of the better ball clubs we'll see this year. So we got to just stay focused. You know, coach got a good game plan for us. So we're just going to work hard this week and play well on Saturday.
A lot of times we tend to look at records and base total performance off records, you know, and they have played like the #1 team in the nation. They played Washington State. They've been playing a lot of really big schools, you know. So, and if you ask me, I think it actually plays in their favor, because they almost been battle tested against the best.
All that said, Hawaii's still 25.5-point favorites in this one, so back in the WAC this week, and for the next 7 straight games for Hawaii. Kickoff against the Vandals is set for Saturday, 11:05 a.m. Hawaii time.
It feels like forever since we saw Colt Brennan throwing the ball, but it's really only been a week. Today, the Heisman candidate was back on the practice field and looking to be in a lot less pain. Before Brennan stepped out on the field, he put a heavy amount of tape around that sprained ankle. As Coach June Jones says, Colt will have to play with the injury for a while, but was a good sign seeing him in his routine of throwing with the other QBs as well as the first-team offense. He didn't at all look rusty, and instead of running, though, with the rest of the team after practice, Brennan was seen doing a couple of laps on his bike.
He threw the ball well, and he'll play this week.
Did you like the way he was able to move in comparison to what he attempted to do last week because of the ankle?
Well, he looked like he did in pregame warm-ups. Looks like he can throw the ball and move around a little bit. He's not 100%, but he'll play.
There's no real category for best touchdown amongst the Warriors, but after this weekend, KGME9 has a nominee for the season. Here's a 4th down conversion with a lot more than the Buccaneers were bargaining for. After having no catches in the first half versus Charleston Southern, Devon Best decided to make the most of this grab in the 3rd. Yeah, he fakes out one guy, but Devon does more. A nice flip there into the end zone. He swears that was not planned, all the acrobatics, or the 15-yard penalty for excessive celebration. But here's another perk. It's now a nominee for KGME9's Top 9 Warrior Plays of 2007.
Trying to show off or whatnot, you know, I just try to make sure, you know, I got it in the end zone and, you know, help my team win.
Do you practice something like that, or is it an outer body experience?
Honestly, it's pretty natural, because I used to flip when I was younger, so, you know, I can still do it now. Obviously, I'm a lot older. I might, you know, tweak my neck or something, so I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum, though.
Devon's fellow receivers said they'll give that an 8.5. As for Hawaii's road trip, UH is headed to Idaho this week. Kickoff is at 11:05 local time on Saturday. The Warriors have the series advantage at 6-1.
The first 2 road games were going to be the key, I thought, to kind of the character of the team. And then I kind of broke it up that now we got 2 of the next 3 on the road, and we'll define this part, and they're conference games.
Full steam ahead for the UH football team. They get back in the WAC this week, and they get back starting quarterback Colt Brennan. I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. Brennan returned to practice this morning after sitting out last week with a bad ankle. Warriors hit the road this weekend to play Idaho Saturday with hopes of becoming Hawaii 5-0.
We just got to hang in there and keep putting it together, and don't care what the win is, just keep winning.
Through the first 4 games, coaches have seen improvement, especially on defense. UH is 2nd in the WAC in total D, surrendering 313 yards per game. Also 2nd in conference, giving up just 18.5 points per game. Warriors have their customary top spot in the WAC in total offense, scoring and passing. But they're 8th in conference, 108th in the country, rushing for only 81 yards per game.
I like what I see of the offensive line. I like, you know, the backs. I like what I see. Kealoha gets better every week. Leon got better this week.
Kealoha Polaris has 107 yards rushing and 1 touchdown this season. Leon Wright-Jackson has 112 yards on the ground, also with the score. Now, Jones liked their progress, both carrying the ball and blocking. Warriors held on to number 19 spot in this week's AP poll, moved up a spot to 17 in the coaches poll.
Is second in the nation in scoring and passing offense, but the Warriors are also putting up points when that offense isn't on the field. That's just how they like it. Hawaii's defense is swarming and attacking, and they've got a nasty new attitude.
We don't want to, like be on the back of the offense saying we're going to have them get up and then just do our part. We want to be, we want to have a face of our own.
It comes from Greg McMackin, back in Hawaii for his second stint running the Warrior defense. His philosophy: pressure, pursuit, and points.
We always try to come in, get 3 turnovers, set up a score or score a touchdown.
That's exactly what they and the special teams have been doing. Last Saturday, touchdowns on a kickoff and interception blew the game wide open. So far this season, the 2 units have scored 5 times.
Yeah, I said before the season that we're more talented athletically than we've ever been in our backups, and that's why they're playing so well.
The Warrior D has also been outstanding, allowing 313 yards a game, good for 34th in the country, and just 18 points per outing, putting them 28th nationally. The scary thing, they think they can do better.
Oh yeah, we play good. I mean, there's always room for improvement.
We have goals we want to accomplish, and we feel like we could be one of the top defenses in the nation, and we got to go out and prove it.
The Warriors' next chance to prove it, Saturday at Idaho, kickoff set for 11:05 in the morning, Hawaii time. Reporting live in Manoa, Stephen Florino, KHNL News 8.
Thanks a lot, Stephen, and thank you so much for watching Hawaii's Only News.